Alright, what's good? It's your boy Uzumaki sent you, Uzumaki TV. I'm here with Youssef, my young champion. He just hit his first tournament. Naga, he got, he can tell you about it. I'll let him tell you about it. Let him introduce himself. Tell him how long you've been training with me, what we doing. We go in every day, we train only tournament style jiu-jitsu. We're not trying to sell no jiu-jitsu. We're covering fundamentals in that, because you can't have that tournament style game without that, this is, one of my guys who's going to carry it always to gold every time. I'm predicting gold every tournament because we're preparing to level him up after every tournament. I send him out there by himself. We come here and train every day, and I was just like, man, go and see what you can do at the tournament. He come back to me like, man, I won everything. I'm like, man, I already knew, and I had a feeling his jiu-jitsu is like gonna level up like really fast. But anyways, I'll let you tell him about himself. Youssef.
Youssef Amer. I've been training with Josh for like 4 or 5 months, every single day for like at least 2 hours. Like there was a Naga tournament. I went in there, I was nervous. He was like, nah, you got this, it's gonna be easy. I went in, it was like I did beginner. Novice is 6 months, beginner is like 1 year, and then it goes intermediate 2 years, and then expert is above. So I went in, did beginner. I seen these dudes, I'm like, oh crap. I was nervous. I went in, it was like nothing. And I was like, and Josh was like, I told you, man. And then I went in there intermediate. I still beat it. It was like nothing. Because all I do is train with Josh and other men.
Hey Youssef, how long have you been training, man?
Huh?
How long have you been training?
Probably like a year. I started last year. I skipped the whole school year. So I started like 2 months. I skipped the whole school year, and I did like the 4 or 5 months with him. Like half a year.
What's your favorite technique?
Triangle.
Why do you like the triangle?
I don't know. It's just easy for me.
Them long legs, man.
Yeah, man.
Legs are so long. It's so annoying. Right now we're just getting what we did for the first, first few months we just rolled. We didn't even do any technique at all. Then we started to cover a little bit of details. Recompose the guard. For me, that's most important. If the guard is where you're attacking from, if you can recompose that, then you can get your attacks off. For me, that's what I think. And so I started to develop his recomposing real good, real different high-level ways. We pretty much skipped a lot of the white belt techniques just because, it's only a base. If I can get him, with Youssef is already talented enough to understand the base, and he got the base from training in jiu-jitsu class. He started training with me one-on-one. Personally, when, one day we were here, we said, hey, you want to roll Youssef? And I saw how tough he was, and next thing you know, he's tapping all the other white belts who've been training longer than him. I'm like, man, this kid's going to, for sure, be tough. Then he started training with me. I saw he started showing up every day. I'm like, man, this kid ain't playing around. Next thing you know, he's tapping all my buddies. I'm like, oh, man. And when he tapped Rafael George, he's a Georgia amateur fighter, Rafael George. He's soon to come on Uzumaki TV. But once he tapped Rafael, I was like, oh my God. For God's sake, I had to sit in this triangle for like 3 minutes. He didn't catch me, but almost. At my level, that's excellent, man. Youssef's he's a real talented kid. He don't quit. He's only 14 years old. We didn't need to tell you that. Look how I'm standing next to this guy. Look at the size difference. Look at the kid is a man, okay? He's training only with grown men, and he's 14 years old. So you teenagers, you better understand, step your game up. You can go and hit your weights if you want to. You can go and do all of that if you want to. But if you're not training specifically for that fight, you're in trouble, man, because Youssef is training for jiu-jitsu fights. That's it. We getting our cardio from jiu-jitsu training. And then don't think we don't have him conditioning because that's foolish. But just understand, this kid is going to stick with me, and we're going to go to the top. I've had the privilege of seeing so many different high-level world champion caliber type guys, talk to them personally, see what they do, be surrounded by some great jiu-jitsu players, have some buddies like one of my great buddies, John Goodrum, blue belt from Alliance. He's a super technical guy. The way he embraces jiu-jitsu and spreads it out to us, he makes us understand jiu-jitsu in a different way, and he's only been doing jiu-jitsu less than 2 years. We're training effective over here. That's it. We're not gimmicky. We're not trying to sell anything. If what we do here is worth money, then pay. But at 4:30 every day at Hard Knocks here in Kennesaw, Georgia, we get it in. Okay. show up, man, if you want to train with us. You know, it's an open invite, and it's not a challenge. Don't come here with your ego, man. We just want to learn. If you can come here and tag everybody on our mats, then do it. Then spread the love. Show us what you're doing. Help us to bring home some more medals, you know. So that's it for this installment, you know, here with Youssef Amer. It's your boy Uzumaki Central, Uzumaki TV. We're going to keep coming at you guys. Stay tuned.